name?
Reggie.
Assemblymember Reginald Byron Jones-Sawyer Sr.,
They always
a.k.a. T.O. Reggie.
Like I said, they always do the introductions better themselves. So we're here at a Bernie Sanders rally.
Yes.
And I couldn't help but notice that you had mentioned that you were not a Bernie Sanders supporter in 2016.
No.
You supported a separate candidate. Since you don't need to say who, we already know who
No,
that is.
okay.
There's only one. Yeah, we'll save you the trouble. But what was it that made you come around? We heard it in your speech up there, but what was it that really made you feel the burn?
So, Bernie Sanders came to me when I was a Harris supporter, and he asked me that if she drops out, would I consider him as his second choice? Smart move. One, as we're in the smart move, it was a brilliant move for one. Two, then we had a one-on-one conversation. Who has a one-on-one conversation with someone that's already endorsed someone else?
It's hard to believe someone cares about being someone's number two, that it means so much to Bernie.
But also made me feel like he really wanted my support. He went out of his way to say it. And then we started talking about each of the issues, and I realized as I sat up there, I started to feel the burn. It was a little bit at a time, and it started to get hot. It's a tingle. And it started to get hotter and hotter. And when we started about criminal justice, we started talking about prescription drugs. My mother spent $3,000 in 1 month for some heart medicine.
Oh my God,
and it wasn't until my sister and I got involved to get Obamacare for
She
her.
didn't even know, right?
She didn't know.
No, yeah.
She didn't know. We're about to lose our home behind
I actually
drug
want to ask
medicine.
you a question. You mentioned that at one time you were a big Hillary Clinton supporter, or Clinton supporter, period. What was the first part of losing your religion as far as realizing that the Clintons weren't the progressives that they claimed to be?
Okay.
So I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas. My uncle was one of the Little Rock Nine, one of the 9 kids that integrated Central High School in 1957. Bill Clinton has done a lot for my family. I've known them for quite some time. I think my family's known them for it. So it's more of a family friend issue, which is why I'm always going to be grateful for them. Plus, he honored my uncle when no other president would honor what those 9 brave kids did to integrate, so that I could go to USC and to Harvard with nobody getting in my way. And so the fact that he honored my family, it's
a deep tie.
It's deep tie.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's an
something you don't
incredible
let
story.
go of.
Think about it. I supported Hillary Clinton over the first African American president. That means I'm very loyal. You know, so I would be unbelievably loyal to Bernie now.
Can we say one more thing before we get out of here? Your passion is criminal justice reform.
Yes.
And what is it about Bernie Sanders' plan with criminal justice reform that really speaks to you? And what do you think will speak about it to other people that are that's important to them?
So Senator Sanders really talks about rehabilitation.
Okay.
He looks at every individual or people that you're not permanently scarred. There is no, you're probably young, but there used to be a movie called The Bad Seed, where it kind of says that if you're a child and you do bad things, you'll do that for the rest of your life. I don't believe that. I mean, I don't believe that. And with the right rehabilitation, whether it's drug abuse, education, let me break it down to you this way. When I became chair of public safety budget, every private prison came into my office and said that they needed 10,000 prison beds over the next 10 years. I said, what algorithm did you use? Because my kids are really smart in math. Because I don't know what algorithm is. But anyway, what algorithm is it? He said, we can tell 100% by the number of third graders that can't read at 3rd grade how many more prison beds you'll need.
Wow.
So I said, being from South LA, from the 59th Assembly District, let's educate them so we can figure out how many more college seats we need to build. They've never come back to my office since then. And that was in 2012. So that tells me education.
Yeah, it's such a failure in policy.
Right.
And Sullivan, thank you so much. You have one more question?
Of course I do.
Well, I'm done.
Hang on. I have one question for you, and I think it's really important. What is your position? Rachel Rossi has recently entered the district attorney's race here in Los Angeles. She's a public defender.
Yeah.
So she's coming from the opposite side of a prosecutorial aisle. Have you been following the DA race yet?
So I'm taking interviews. I've been, ironically, I've already had interviews with Jackie Lacey. Gascon, literally yesterday, we met in my district on the Starbucks on 27th and Figueroa, and so I need to meet with a couple of the other candidates because I like to talk to them. I think I need to be fair to all of them, even though they may not be as well financed. But you know what? It's
aside from the financing, I do believe, this is just my opinion now, I do believe a public defender has a different lens with which they view criminal justice than anybody would, even if they're progressive in the prosecutorial side.
Right.
It's just a different lens, I think.
Right. And we
Does
probably,
that make sense?
well, and we've been talking about getting more public defenders to run for DA.
Exactly.
And so I can't twist anyone's arm to run. They have to say, you know what, let's change this paradigm shift in the way we look at what a prosecutor background should be, and let's run for that. We haven't had that.
No, we
that
haven't,
many.
and I'm very excited about this. I mean, we had Chase Boudin that just won the
Right.
DA's office in San Francisco. He came from the public defense side.
Right, but not many.
Kasner in Philadelphia. But
But
no,
we've
there's
had
not many.
we've had some
We
great
had
people.
Pamela Price in Oakland who didn't make it
Right,
through the.
but you have the DA in Chicago,
in Chicago, right,
and but
so-
her background is probably a little more traditional, but
I do think there's a change
but
in
she is unbelievably progressive.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have someone that's progressive, not get too wrapped up into their background. Because
Fair.
at the end of the day, when you get into that office, as I've learned, when you start wearing these shoes, it's just, different people vote differently than what they say on the campaign trail.
They
Oh,
sure do.
100%. This is true.
So when people come at me and say, I think you're established, I go, look at my record. That's why I started Progressive Caucus. I said, look at my record on
Yeah,
everything.
you spoke at the Ca Dem Progressive Caucus
Yes.
too, didn't you? I
Yes.
have video of you on that.
Yes.
That was a
He's
great
very
speech.
good with the
Thank
charter
you.
schools. He had these great bills for transparency and accountability.
Yes, I sure did.
And he
Yeah.
tried for 3 years in a row, but the powerful charter school lobby overcame it. And then Newsom put it in by executive order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, thank you for
You're welcome.
your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I introduce you to 20